Hi there! Today I want to show you the Anemone, which is my single-shot Sillyshell blaster. Very similar to Wildstyle, but not quite a Wildstyle. You eject your shells like that and it uses no hardware besides string. So every gasket inside there is made out of string. Which makes this thing very cheap to build, and you can build them en masse and just have a bandolier of them. And they work really well. Quite violent sometimes. I've also built a lot of them just for testing, so it works well, it's well iterated. Ignore the bayonet, that's not released. But it can fire pretty much anything a Sillyshell can fire. And you can adjust the power fairly freely, just depending on how many strings you manage to put through there. This entire thing is, of course, still powered by string. And it reaches very high velocities. So, differences to the Wildstyle, because I wanted to originally modify the Wildstyle, are mostly in the ejection mechanism, this big lever from here, so you can eject it with your firing hand and immediately catch the shell. And another really big difference is that it has a sear mechanism instead of a sliding catch. That may not tell you much, I don't know, but it makes the trigger pull pretty smooth and very light. So I'm just gonna continue firing all these. The ejection isn't particularly strong, but just strong enough to actually get the shells out and clear the whole thing. Let's just fire something different. I got some Mega XL on the bandolier. If you want to have a bandolier like that for Sillyshells, these clips are for free on my printables site. Use some normal Mega. This is really fun. I should run a game like that. If I had one, there's no games here. It's pretty sad. But as you can see, you can get pretty fast with reloading this thing. Didn't eject. Shameful, shameful. Probably went a little bit too slow there. So, I'm gonna stop for a minute. I have all these prototypes here made now, and I've noticed the whole layout of this thing looks extremely similar to one of the sidearms from Helldivers 2. The GP32 Ultimatum. It's in the carryable nuke warbond. And it's like a grenade launcher thingy, like with a spigot on the front for a missile. So I couldn't help but make something similar. This is a modified missile spigot. That's just a remix from a Sillyshell, so it actually fits in here because the front needs to be quite long to accommodate all the strings. This is an entire side grade of the normal Anemone because it has a top rail to mount all this. This entire thing is just an attachment. So yeah, this thing has enough volume and power to pretty reliably fire a missile. And this entire thing here can of course be collapsed for normal pistol use. So you can also use it for just regular shells, which is cool. So that'll be included. This entire thing will be just a side grade. There's a bunch of modified parts in there. Yeah, of course, if you want to get it, the files will be on my printables and also on blasterdownloads.com. That's a new site from Leblasto, who was also hit by the whole Etsy thing. pretty badly and just made a new site, which I find cool. He's got good rates, so I get more out of it, which is pretty nice. I also had to adjust the prices on printables a little bit because I was getting next to nothing out of it because of like fixed fees instead of percentage fees. This was like 25 cents additional fee just flat on top and stuff, and printables already takes quite a considerable amount, so there was not much left for me at the end of the transaction, like €3 or something. That's not much. So I had to adjust the prices a little bit, just in case you're wondering. Good. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this thing. I do, certainly. And yeah, this is an interesting development because I can make all sorts of plunger-driven things now, just completely hardware-less.